Okay, so today we are going to look at circle theory, which is one of the things that really comes in the core mathematics, NOVDEC, elective WASSCE. So we are going to look at this, the tricks underlying that, and how to be able to score, and be able to get most of the marks at the circle theorem. Actually, the circle theorem is made up of, let's say, 9 theorems. That's how the book may put it. And if you're able to get these theorems on your fingertips, I believe you should be able to answer all the circle theorem questions. What they do is that they'll bring some of the theorems. They can bring like only 2 or 3 or 4 in one circle theorem question. So sometimes you have to turn your sheets like this just to be able to apply the theorem. And it's all you have to do is get the theorem. Today we are just going to look about 6 of the theorems. I said it's 9. Then going forward, we'll add the 3 of them and we'll be solving questions. We'll look at 6 of the theorems and we can look at how they can, like, let me say, trick students with the circles or the diagram. One of the theorems is that when you have a circle and you have a diameter, let's say point A and B, and this diameter is extending to meet at any point of the circumference, they say it makes an angle of 90 degrees. So you should be in your mind. The moment you know that this is the center, there's a line crossing and meeting here, you know it's the diameter. And when that diameter, there's another chord or let's say lines from the diameter touching the circumference, it makes an angle of what? 90 degrees. So even if this diagram, I draw it something like, so long as it's the diameter, even if I draw it something like this and this, something like this, the angle it makes here is 90 degrees, so long as it is the diameter touching the circumference. So that is one of the theorems. So we will go to number 2. So you can be writing as we are going to. You go to number 2. Another theorem is that when I have a chord, and this is the center, and the chord extends to the center of the circle and also to any point of the circumference of the circle, and it makes an angle, say A here. It is believed that the angle it makes at the center is twice that of the circumference. So if here is A, it will be 2A here. This can also be drawn in different parts. We can draw it as something like the same chord. This is the center. So even if I draw it like this, and I draw something like this, what is here? Let's say X. Here will be what? 2X. So you should know this is the chord. It is meeting the center, also meeting the circumference. The moment you know the angle it makes at the circumference, you should know that at the center will be 2x. When you know here also, you should know that to get here, you should divide this by 2 to get this one. You should also bear in mind that one. Okay. Then we have, I think, another one, which is like this. So when I have a chord, it is meeting the circumference at different points. So let's say X, Y, Z. The theorem says that so long as it's one chord meeting the circumference at different points, it does not matter. All the angles it makes at different points of the circumference will be the same. So X will be equal to Y, will be equal to Z. So this can also be drawn in many different ways. You should also have that one in mind. Then we have, let's say, I can add the 4th one, which can be, so we have our circle. Then if you have something like this, let's say there's this chord, it touches this and this, so one here, here is A, here is B. So the theorem says that this plus this, the interior angles, the facing them, should be, this facing this, should be equal to 180 degrees. You should also have that one in mind. Okay. And we can go on and have a 5th one. So we can have a 5th one and something like this. And I have this chord here. And I have this one also here. But this and this are the same. The angle A here, the angle B here. They will tell you that this must also be equal to B. It's one of the theorems you should have in mind. So you can write it down or let's say sketch it. And then it can also be drawn in different ways. Okay. Then I said today we are looking at only 6. of the theorems. Then we look at others as time goes on, but they will also be applying the ones that the major ones are these 6. So you can have something like this. This is not basically, let's say, the diameter. It can be done in a different way. So we have a tangent to the circle. They say the angle here and the angle here. So this must be equal to B. So this is also one of the theorems. So out of the 9 theorems, we've looked at 6 of the theorems, and we can try and solve a question and see if we can apply any of the theorems. So I think I have to get a textbook, and then I'll open to circle theorems and I'll solve the question. So I'm asking for a textbook from someone. Then we look at, we try and then solve. Okay. Yeah, we'll try with the simple ones. This is a past question. This is a past question. Let me open to circle theorems and get a question there. The past question. So plain geometry 2, 5, 8, 5, and circle theorem. Wow. This book is very big. But you have to learn all these things before you can pass your WASSCE. It's serious. It's serious. Okay, I think I have a sample here. I have something like WASSCE SSC 1998. This is a circle theorem that came. They gave something like broken lines here, something like this, something like this, and something like this. So they say this is Q, this is P, this is S, this is R, this is X, this is X. They are saying this is C. And according to the question, they say the diagram above shows a circle PQRS with a center C. So it means that C is the center. Now, before we proceed, let's tell me which streak you are seeing. Now you see a chord meeting the center, meeting at the circumference. So one of the theorems, so it means that the angle here, or the angle here, is 2 times the angle here becomes that of the angle here. So let's bear that one in mind. And you also see, when you take this one off, you see this and this. So it means this plus this will give me what? 180. Now, this is the center. Any chord or any line from the center to the circumference is the radius. So it means this to here is the radius. This to here is also what? A radius. So you see the analysis we are making. So it means that although the circle didn't say this and this are the same, you should know that this is a radius, this is a radius. So you yourself should know. So it means that you get an isosceles what? Triangle. Which means that the base angles will be the same. So let's take note. I'm just saying all this. Now, they said that this is a rhombus. PQRS is a rhombus. And angle CRQ is X. And angle PQR, so PQR, R. So it means that the whole of this PQR, they are saying is Q. Is Q. Okay. They are asking us to find Q. They are asking us to find X. They are asking us to find the angle. They are asking us to find the angle QRS. So QRS, this whole angle. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, sorry. This is the Q. No, so it was PQ. PQR is the Q. So we have to find that one. So how do we now find it? That becomes a question. We are not given any proper angle. So how do we now find it? How do we 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 find it? So I'm asking you, how do you find it? Okay, so that you keep it to yourself. Okay, so we'll try our means to to at least find it. We are not giving any value. This question seems a bit tough. Anyways, we can try and apply something. Can try and apply something. We have Q. We know that this will be, this place will be, if this is Q, this place will be what? 2Q. right? Okay, so now if this place is 2q, can we find this and this? Can we find by here? So now, let me put the book somewhere. Thank you. Let me put the book somewhere and then we solve the question. Okay, put the book somewhere, we solve the question. So, we know this will be 2q, but we can also find, this is one of the rules. We can also use one of the rules. This plus this must give us what? 180. So we can say that, okay, Q, we can let this be CA plus A must give us what? 180 degrees. True or false? True or false? Okay, you can answer it on your own. So 180 degrees. Then what again? What do we do again? So like you can try, or let me leave you to solve it. Then after that let me leave you to solve it. And after that we also go through our own solution. I'm giving you like 2 minutes. Try your luck. Then you. Okay. I believe you're up to something. So, anyways, I think I should try and at least hope so that the time will be fast. Okay, so we were told that this is a rhombus. So let me read the question. The question was like CPSR is a rhombus. Okay, so if I have a rhombus, let me draw it like rhombus is something like this and this. For a rhombus, the opposite angles are the same. This and this are equal. This and this are equal. So let me even try and do it like this. So this and this are said to be equal. This and this are said to be equal. Okay, so the rule of the rhombus means that the 2q, that this may be equal. So the 2q and the A will be equal. So it means that I have q plus 2q equal to what? 180 degrees. Looking at this as a rhombus, this and this are equal, means this and this will also be equal. So if this and this are equal, and this plus this gives me 180, that's what we wrote. This and this are equal, so I wrote the 2. In place of A, I write 2q. I have 3q equal to what? 180 degrees. Then I'll divide through by q. By 3. So I have 3q over 3, 180 degrees over 3. Q, this 3 goes here 60 times, so I have q to go what? 60 degrees. So it means that our q is what? 60 degrees. So now we've been able to find q. So if here is now 60 degrees, you may not necessarily have to change it on your diagram. Doesn't matter. If this is 60 degrees, it means this will be what? 120 degrees, true or false? Because the angle, twice the angle here is the angle here, so it will be 120 degrees. So now we are asked to find x. So the question will be, how now? So okay, if that is 120 degrees, it means that here also becomes what? 120 degrees. Since rhombus, sorry, the two opposite angles are the same as we applied here. So here to be 120 degrees. How then do we find x? And x here, that becomes another question to answer. How do you find x? What comes to your mind or what comes to your memory? Then also have to find q, r, s. If you're able to find QRS, I think we should be able to find the X. So how do you, now you've been able to find this, so at least try another minute, try, and then try if you can find the QRS first, then you find the X. You can try on your own. That one may also be a very bit simple. Like you just be thinking, okay, let me help you small. Okay, now we have this. This is an isosceles triangle, as I said. This and this are the same. So, and we have this. Can't we find this and this? And when we find this and this, you know that we can have PQR will be like a whole triangle on its own. So if I know the angle here and the angle here, and I add this and to this and to this, that will give me what? 180 degrees. So don't you think that should be the answer? So it means that, okay, let's try and see if we'll be able to find X. So let's find the angle here and the angle here. So now 120 plus, these angles are the same. Let's represent by Y. So here will be Y. So plus 2Y will give me what? 180 degrees. So I'll have 2y equal to 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. 2y will be equal to, what will it give me? 60 degrees, thank you. 60 degrees. Who am I saying thank you? Maybe you are the one answering. So 60 degrees. So now I have 2y equal to 60 degrees. I'll divide 2 by 2. Then I'll have y to be what? 30 degrees. So it means that here is what? 30 degrees. Here is what? 30 degrees. So now I can add this plus the whole of this and the whole of this too, and get another 180. So it means that to get the X, I have to find this and this. Then I'll add to this and this and this. So I have 60 degrees plus the 60 here plus X plus 30 degrees, which is this place, plus another X plus what? 30 degrees equal to what? 180 degrees. So 60, 30, 30, so I'll group like terms. I'll have 60 plus 30 degrees plus 30 degrees plus x equal to what? 180. I'm coming to write here. So I have, this gives me 120 degrees plus 2x equal to 180 degrees. So 2x will be equal to 180 degrees minus 120 degrees. 2x will also be equal to what? 60 degrees. Then I'll divide 2 by 2. I have x is also equal to what? 30 degrees. So we have found our x. So it means that x here is also, x here is also what? 30 degrees. So I'll end up getting PRQ to what? 60 degrees. But now they now want us to find Q, R, and S. So we need the angle here. Try it on your own again, and then we come in. Yes, try it on your own. Okay. Are you done? Sorry, while we are doing it, other people are around, so they are making noise. Anyway, so well, myself, I'm a bit not getting it clear. Anyways, we are all learning. So please pardon if I get it wrong. Okay. So what we're going to do is, this is a very tough question. It's a very tough question. We've been able to find this and this, and they're asking us to find the whole angle here. Anyway, wow. Okay, I think I'm getting something. This is a rhombus, so CPSR is a rhombus. So they sum to 160 degrees. So I have 120 here plus here, 120 degrees. Then this and this should also be the same. So I can put Z here, I can put Z here. So I have 30 plus Z. This one, then another 30 plus Z. So 360 degrees will be equal to, this will give me 240 degrees. Then 30 plus 30, 60 degrees. Plus 2, Z plus Z, then 2Z. Now I get 360 degrees. Then this will give me 300, right? So equal to 300 degrees plus 2Z. So 360 minus 300 will be equal to 2Z. And I have 60 will be equal to 2Z. So it means that Z, you divide through by 2. So it means that Z will be equal to what? 30 degrees. Okay, so since I have Z to be equal to 30 degrees, so you can do this kind of rough drawing somewhere, but you don't need to be changing the values in your answer booklet. What they want is the solution. So I have 30 degrees here. So it means that this place will be 30, this place will be 30. And we also know that the X was 30. Okay, so they asked us of QRS. So I think you can now get it. So QRS will be equal to angle QRC plus angle CRP. So this plus this, then plus angle SRP. So you get 30 plus 30 plus 30 degrees, which will be equal to 90 degrees. Wow. that's this question is not an easy question anyway. I think when you try other questions, you should be able to do it. All you have to know is the theorem, how to get the theorem. So now this one, we were able to get, okay, this and this, we were able to find, okay, the angle, when you're able to find the angle here, when you multiply by 2, get the angle here. You also realize that, okay, the angle here plus the angle here will give us 180. The only trick here was the rhombus tricks. So the only thing to confuse was the rhombus. That's why the question stressed on rhombus. So it means that anything the question says, pay attention to very critical words, or let's say keywords in the question. They are tricks or they are tips to being able to answer the question rightly. So I'll leave you here. Then the next day we'll look at the other 3 theorems left. Then we'll solve other questions. Then you can be fit for circle theorem. Thank you very much.